everyone, thanks for coming back. Today I'm going to show you 3 Dollar Tree DIYs to kick off the fall season. I hope you enjoy. Bye! So for my first project, I used one of these summer signs from Dollar Tree. I removed the starfish from the front and the little jute string hanger. I found one of these new 2021 calendars they have and I fell in love. You guys all need to pick one up. I actually thought it was a 2020 calendar. So when I got home and realized it was for next year, I was completely bummed out that I only bought one to actually put up next year. So don't do the same mistake. So I went through the images and chose the November harvest picture. I trimmed the edges to fit the board and used Mod Podge to adhere it. Next time I will probably go and use hot glue because the paper started to ripple in the middle and I absolutely hated it. I ended up sitting it out in the sun to dry and it lessened the rippling effect, but it was still there and it was kind of a bummer. Next, I purchased 2 of these mini crates. I hot glued them together and stained them with Minwax stain in the color Early American. I do not know if you guys have used this color, but I use it for everything. It is the most amazing stain color ever, in my opinion. Next, I took these popsicle stick pieces that were left over from my coastal decor project. I trimmed and sanded the edges to mimic fence pieces, and I stained them with the same wood stain. I hot glued the sign to the back of the 2 crates, then reinforced it using 3 large popsicle sticks. I usually buy the popsicle sticks at Walmart, or at least the large ones. Next, I glued the small popsicle sticks in place to look like a fence. I took a piece of floral foam I had, cut it in half, and placed the 2 pieces inside each of the crates. I then filled the crates with some Dollar Tree flowers. These first flowers that I used were actually pulled off of some foam pumpkins that I'm going to be using on another project, so that worked out nicely. My daughter wanted so badly to put flowers on too, so I let her add one of the final flowers and give it that final touch. It's the little things. Lastly, I made a small bow out of jute string to cover that little calendar hole, and that's it. So for my next project, I was trying to figure out something to do with those cute little succulent candles, but I'll be honest, I'm going to show you two different ways that I put it together, but I'm really not sure how I feel about this. So I grabbed one of these clear trays, and at first I was going to paint it white, but then I liked the way the clear kind of looked in the background of the candles, so I left it clear. So I arranged the candles and mixed them with the artificial succulents from Dollar Tree, which in my opinion are brighter and nicer than the last batch, which is pretty cool. I filled the edges in with some of the Dollar Tree potpourri. It doesn't smell beautifully, but this was going to be outside, so I'm not really caring about the smell. So like I said, this did not turn out how I envisioned. So I removed the other succulents and I replaced them with fall leaves from Dollar Tree. And I think that brought a lot of color to the tray, but like I said, it's nothing how I envisioned. And now I'm not even really sure what I was envisioning, so I don't know how I feel about this project, but I wanted to share it with you guys anyway. Maybe it'll inspire you guys to make something else with these materials, and maybe it'll, I don't know, maybe you can find something really cool to do with these candles, but until then, my children really thought it was cool and they really couldn't keep their hands off of it, so I guess that's a win. For my final project, I took this splatter screen and I wanted to make a fall version of the splatter screen hanger that I made for spring. So I removed the handle and arranged some fall picks along the edges and hot glued them into place. I added some of these really cute white pumpkin picks to the arrangement that they also have at Dollar Tree this year. And then I used this pre-made bow that you can see. It comes in a 2-pack and it's also super duper cute. Next, I took some of these wooden letters from the Dollar Tree and I spelled out the words Hello Fall. I am a nerd though because I only bought 2 packs of letters and they only have one of each letter in the pack, so I ended up taking the letter T from both packs and then I just cut the ends off so that it looks like an L, and it worked out well. I hot glued them in place and I made sure that the A covered that hole from the handle. I cut a hole in the top center of the screen, strung a few wooden beads on some jute string and tied it at the top, and then I frayed the ends. And yeah, that's all there is to it. And this is how it turned out. Let me know which of these 3 projects was your favorite. If you enjoyed this video, the biggest compliment you can give is a thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And a special thank you to Emmy Young and Kendra Gervais. I hope I said that right. Thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a lovely day. Bye!